James, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, and you too?
Great, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. We're still waiting for others to join us.
No problem. Yeah, I noticed that it said you're live streaming. Is that on Facebook, or I was just curious about that?
Yes, we live stream to Facebook, and then
Wonderful.
and record and upload to YouTube afterwards.
Excellent. Is there a way to share the Facebook to get more people, or is that possible?
Yes, so I'll put the link into the chat so you can share this to anyone you choose. Give me just a moment, please.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Amazing that you can do that. Wow. Hi, Rosemary.
We are still waiting for others as they are joining us. So,
No problem. No worries.
And by the way,
Your Excellency,
almost everyone here is a co-host.
is it Joyce?
So
Duchess?
if you see someone in the waiting room, please admit them. I'm making
okay.
everyone here a co-host. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm admitting them as well.
Okay. Is there a way to share this on Facebook, or I don't quite see that?
Carrie, just a moment. I'll have to.
Oh, okay.
I'm sharing it now.
Oh,
He's
okay.
on
No,
that.
I'll put the link in, but I'm busy right now. I'll be there in just a moment.
no worries. Take your time. No problem.
Honorable Joyce, you need to take more coffee. You need to take more coffee.
You already, it's America. I have to have my coffee. I'm sorry.
As you can see, you see Dr. Carrie too taking coffee. That's good.
I need it.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh,
Look.
Reverend Wanja, so you two have coffee there. That's good.
Joyce, where are you, Joyce?
I'm in Tampa, Florida area.
Oh, really? I'm in Clearwater,
Clearwater where?
Florida.
Yeah, same place.
Yeah, you're right.
Serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk outside my door and wave to you. That's how close you are.
And my house actually is in Bradenton, Florida. Do you know Bradenton?
Yes, you're about I'd say that's about an hour away, something like that.
It's not even that far. Once you cross the Skyway Bridge, I'm right there.
Okay.
Because I'm right at
That's
the Manatee Hospital. I work at Manatee Hospital, right at the bridge.
wow. Wow. That's awesome. What do you are you a nurse there?
No, I'm a case manager
Fantastic.
with pediatric therapy.
Wow, saving lives, saving children's lives.
Yes. I was in Clearwater last night.
Oh, really? Oh
At
man,
the
we gotta have a cup of coffee or something sometime.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Oh, that's so great. We're in the same time zone too.
Yes. But I can call you instead of calling James when I don't know what time it is. At 3 a.m. At 3
Yeah.
a.m. this morning.
Yeah, please don't do that.
But he was up. He was up.
Oh, yeah.
3 a.m. I was like, oh, what time is it? Oh, that is too funny.
Yeah. So do you have my phone number? I want to give you my phone number. Maybe we
Yes,
can,
I don't. I want it.
I can say hello sometime. You know, we're
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna be over there tonight also because I won Best Documentary for Humanitarian Services at the film festival last night.
No, come on.
It's at St. Pete over on the factory.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah.
I can see networking already.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
incredible. Wow. Is there a way to see your documentary? Like, how do we see it?
I'll send you a link. It's through Vimeo.
Oh, okay.
I can download it to you. I'll download it.
Oh, that is amazing. If you want, I'll share it. I have like probably 100,000 people on my Facebook group.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it won Best
more than that. So yeah, I'll share it. I'll share it.
Oh, please, because it's the whole weekend is the Black Film Festival, and they're showing documentaries, and mine got in there.
Oh, that is something, man. Oh, that is so exciting.
Yeah. So with that happened, then it goes to Cannes, and Cannes just opened up that best documentary ever in their categories. So it may not get chosen, but it will be seen.
Oh, that's
The Heart
amazing.
of a Missionary.
Wow, really? Okay, so I put my I do missionary work too, by the way. Right now we have projects in 25 countries, like 8. Right now we're in 8 African countries.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. We're working in Uganda, Kenya,
me too.
Mali, Sierra Leone, Nigeria. We've been doing a lot in Nigeria, obviously, and also Ghana.
Yes, we have a clinic there.
Oh, we got to hook up.
Yeah, we have.
Have a conversation.
Yeah, we need to have a side conversation. So I'm going to look for you. I'm sorry, guys. This is so exciting. You never know.
Yeah, I put my information right in the chat room for you. So
okay, and I'll put mine.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, I'm so excited. This means a lot.
Yeah, no, listen, I can do a lot of I have a lot of social media presence.
Well, thank you, because I don't have that. I'm working on that. I need to meet with you.
I can also help you with that, by the way, on how you can build that up very easily, because you would be surprised how easy actually it is to get yourself on the out there into the proper groups, proper people, proper connection points. Very important to have that. Yeah.
I really need you.
Okay. Wow, that's great. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
sorry, guys, for overtaking the conversation.
No problem. I think we also need to network on Kenya.
I'm in Kenya. That's where we go every year for medical missions. We'll be there this year with 25 missionaries, medical doctors and nurses.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that's good. I'm
I've been
preparing
going there
something for Dr. Kari also.
Yeah, I've been going there for 20 years. Kenya.
Wow.
We have clinics there.
You need to talk. We need to talk as well with Dr. Kari because I come from Kenya, but currently I'm in Canada.
Oh, I would love to. We are doing so much in Kenya with sickle cell anemia disease. That's one of our focus, and children with disabilities.
Oh my goodness, I need to share with you about a family that has 2 children with severe disabilities.
Yes, that's what we do. That we've been doing that. I used to do it did it by myself for years. And now I have a group that goes with me.
Wow, we will talk about it. This is a very good platform.
I've been needing help so bad, and I've been doing it all by myself, and it's been very challenging.
Well, you know, I can tell you one of our volunteer groups and contacts in Kenya, because we're working with the government in Kenya. One of our contacts is now a congressman. He used to be our lead volunteer, and then he got elected. So maybe there's some connections here that can help forward what you're trying to do over there.
Yes, because we're registered with the Ministry of Health and registered as a CBO. Yeah. And my one of the board members just met with the governor this week. The president of Kenya.
Wow, great.
Yeah, we love Kenya.
Yeah.
We work with Homa Bay.
Excellent.
I'm sending some pictures over now of some of the stuff we do in Kenya.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And I started out in Nigeria and filtered over to Kenya for children with sickle cell and disabilities.
Wow.
Wow.
Boy,
yeah, we go every year. Every year we go.
Now, what part of Nigeria do you go to?
We go to Lagos.
Lagos,
and
okay.
Ondo State. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, can I ask you, when you come to Lagos for the sickle cell anemia programs, where exactly do you stay? Or where exactly do you
We go to Luth. We go to Luth.
Go to Luth.
Yeah, across the street from Luth.
Okay, the sickle cell center.
Yeah, they have a
sickle cell center. So right you know Professor AHIABGA very well?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm Tony Joseph. I'm also a sickle cell genetic counselor. So really? I have interest in sickle cell anemia, even though it's not what I do frequently these days, but it is still an area that I'm very much interested in because I did that until I retired from service a few years back before I started doing what I'm doing right now.
Oh, I need all the help. I need so much. Nigeria was my first love. And we end up, when a lot of unrest started happening, I pulled back. But but now since I met James, I'm ready to begin again. And I'm having people contact me in Nigeria again. I didn't lose contact with them, but I didn't visit as often.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, so now I have a good safe contact now. I'm becoming more involved, getting back. Yeah, I'm going to be there this year in October.
Okay, this year. Okay, that's fine. Yes. I'm Tony Joseph. Yes.
Hello. Hello, Tony Joseph.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we?
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon now.
Good afternoon.
I'm Mrs. Shita. And like Sister Tony Joseph, hi, I'm good. Like Sister Joseph rightly said, because we did retire in the same medical setup before or some years back now. Professor Akinyoju did a lot of training for some of the nurses there then, up to now that we took interest in. So I think you have another member, if you come to Nigeria, to work with you for the sickle cell anemia.
Okay.
Yes. So we still are we did one or two for staff to patients, for patients as well as their dependents who have one in service.
Yes.
All right.
Please.
So
we're
we'll link
doing
up
well.
with you. Yeah, we link up with you and see what we can do to push that forward as a way forward.
Amen. Yes, Nigeria is, I love it. Thank you so much. This is a wonderful day today. We have wheelchairs, and we've taken wheelchairs and walkers, equipment over there for the patients that have sickle cell that has mobility issues.
Yeah.
Dr. Yuwande, are you here?
Yes, I was gonna say hello everyone. Unfortunately, when I do try to start my video, it just acts funny. I don't know why. Yeah.
I think it's better. Yeah.
Yes, it's better. So it's started again. Yeah. So just know that I'm here. So hello everyone. I am happy, and I know that a lot of people always get confused as to where I'm from. I must say I am in this meeting today as a member of the American College of Healthcare Executives, a member of the British Pharmacological Society, and a Nigerian. So my major affiliations are the Nigerian flag, United States flag, and the UK flag. And I am happy to see all the networking going on. Actually, my doctorate degree belongs to the United States of America. So let's clap for the people that have come forward. You know, people just say, oh, there's a particular time for networking. It's not yet time. No, networking can be done at any time during a meeting, and I'm happy we've taken advantage of it. So I must say congratulations everybody for being here as a nominee for humanitarian ambassadorship, and it's not been easy. So if you are being nominated today and appointed, or you're here as a business person or a charity organization that we're supporting, please give a round of applause to these people that have started the conversations. I mean, when you are nominated for something and you've not actually gotten what to do yet, you've not been given a project, and you're already stepping up. So I'm giving a round of applause for everybody on the team. Yes, so thank you very much. I am Yewande Okonoro-Oyekenu from International Human Rights Commission. Yes, no wonder I'm at the International Human Rights Commission. I have so many flags. So today I'm holding my US, UK, and Nigerian flag, and maybe next week I'll have other flags. So it is good to be able to, perform your duties under an international organization, such as World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity, where I'm a member of the Governing Council. And I'm happy that of the nominations today, 5 people are from my recommendations, and these are people that have supported me with the International Human Rights Commission projects. The World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity is a good place to show, your talents. Many people want to work for United Nations, they want to work for other organizations, and maybe they've been trying, let me just be a volunteer, there's no opportunity. At WHOPE, WHOPE is a land of opportunities, and I must congratulate the president of WHOPE, Chaplain Dr. James Obatumibi, and the international chairperson, His Highness Andrew Williams Jr. And of a good thing, I got my doctorate degree from California. So that's another good thing. Maybe that's why, you know, I'm all over the place, because California is 8 hours behind UK time, you know, and I have to be in California time and Nigerian time at the same time, being UK time. When you're in an international organization, these are the things that you go through, and that's why we're celebrating ourselves today. We've heard people in America talking about sickle cell. You know, sickle cell is an African problem, sub-Saharan Africa especially, you know, and we have people here in the UK, for example, sickle cell patients live longer than, you know, how they would live long in the African countries where they came from. So we're wondering why sickle cell patients, for example, live longer. So that's one of the projects I'm doing. If you're a scientist, a nurse, the title of that project is Effective Management of Sickle Cell Anemia, Lessons from NHS England. So England, America, wherever you are, you have a sickle cell foundation or project, I'll be happy to have you on board. That project was presented in Savannah under the American Physiological Society for the Endothelin and Pain Conference, because sickle cell has, of course, pain. You have to talk about pain a lot if you're dealing with sickle cell. So I'm also a member of the American Physiological Society and British Pharmacological Society. So as a scientist, people wonder what I'm doing in human rights. This is a part of the project. We are bringing more scientists on board, more healthcare workers on board, and I'm happy that WHOPE is a partner with International Human Rights Commission, and that's why we're here today to celebrate you. Without wasting further time, I will let the opening prayer be done by Duchess Joyce. Duchess Dr. Joyce, please give us the opening prayer and we start this program officially. Thank you.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for binding our hearts and minds together as we serve you. Father, we thank you that you give us the energy, the tenacity, and the resources to serve your people. What we do for the least of those and the least of them. And Father, continue to give us the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding to better serve your people. Give us all that we need, Father. And we thank you for everything that you're doing with us, within us, and for our communities. We will continue to serve. You said, who will cry for the little boy? We will cry for the little boy. God, send us, we'll go. Thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
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 So the next item on the agenda is the introduction of council members, ambassadors, and nominees. Because some ambassadors are board members on different projects, so we do not want confusions. For today, if you are being nominated, you know, and you're getting an appointment as an ambassador, because you're being appointed today, you're not going to speak now. But if you are a member of the governing council on WHOPE, you can speak now. So we'll use the first 2-3 minutes to get to know our governing council members, so that for example, if you're in an in-person meeting, you know who you are talking to. You don't see somebody and say, oh, I thought she was the cleaner, I didn't know she was a council member. We know that in America these things cause issues, even here in UK. So let's start with the president of WHOPE himself, and then he can give us a summary of what WHOPE is about, and a few names of council members who may be present or absent. Over to you, Chaplain Dr. James.
Thank you so much. I think at this junction, I want to quickly welcome everyone present here, male or female, distinguished humanitarians. I can say beautiful faces and some faces that have dedicated their life work to serve humanity. I must say thank you. Though we are here for nomination and appointment, if not for our daily activities, that God's people know us, talk about us, we will not be here. Because in one way or the other, we got to know each other through this humanitarianism. And as you can see, immediately we on the cameras here. Dr. Kari began to talk with Duchess there, and from there you begin to know what they are up to. And everyone here too. And I must congratulate you. And consigning the council members of World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. By His grace, I am the Chief Executive Officer and the President for World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. And also I have the distinguished humanitarians, the World Humanitarian icons that have been certified by World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity, and also in the Governing Council members. The first I would like to recognize His Excellency, Honorable Andrew Williams Jr. He is the International Chairperson for World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. And I think he's here with us. Ambassador Andrew, you're highly welcome. And we also have Dr. Yuande Okunore. She's also a member of the Governing Council. And as well, she's in charge of operation in UK and US respectively. And today, I think more officials are coming on board. Dr. Yuande, you can see more of the officials that will be coming on board today to join you in the other programs. And I would like to be introducing other Governing Council members as they will be joining us. But let me have that for now. And when it comes to WHOPE profile, I will talk more about that. So thank you so much for having me here now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We've done the introduction of the council members now. And as we saw, immediately we started this program, we saw the networking that was going on. So I will be happy to use this opportunity to introduce our ambassadors and nominees. I would have loved to just read out the names, but I think I enjoyed the direction this program started, you know, with people introducing themselves and what they do. So we might as well combine the introduction and the profiles because we're trying to look at time as well. So I would start with the nominees that I have here in this meeting, because what I have in my order is different. So I'll start with Ambassador Kari Goldstein. Please introduce yourself briefly. Thank you. Can you unmute yourself, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. I'm sorry about that. My wife just muted me. No, just kidding. I'm the president of an international humanitarian and education group called the Global Pioneers. We're in the United States, actually in Florida. And we are helping students, children, partnering with organizations, chaplains, many governments we're working with. Right now, we're working with over 10 different governments on bringing our education training and programs to students and teachers, etc. But I've been an educator for 43 years. And my love and what I do this for is obviously to help people to have a better life and to be more successful. That is the purpose, I'm sure, that everybody here is doing what you're doing is because the world is very much in need of our help in so many ways. There's trauma, but there's also a great problem with education. And I've been all over the world, many projects, including Haiti, Dominican Republic, Nigeria, Brazil, Paraguay, Sri Lanka. Our goal, we've already trained over 3 million people in the past, 10 years. And our goal this year is to reach 10 million people with our education programs, including we teach young people how to make good decisions and we teach human rights and drug education, and we help educators, teachers, and of course, working with side by side with many governments to bring improved education, knowledge, skill, technology to the most important people of the world, which is parents and teachers, in my opinion. We must provide them with help and help them improve their skill so that they can deal with the challenges and the difficulties that they're surrounded by in their community. And we're all aware of all the difficulties, both physically and in many, many ways, spiritually, mentally. There are so many problems out there. And that's what our purpose is to provide educational materials for all the people. So it's been wonderful working with Chaplain James and the Chaplain organization. They're incredible. They're wonderful, wonderful organization. And really, we're willing to partner and help as many organizations and people as we can. Just one thing, just even in Pakistan, we trained 1 million students in the past 2 years. Nepal also, now over 2 million people we've trained over there. Oh, Nigeria, many programs we have going in Nigeria to improve education. Ghana, right now we're working with Guinea, Mali, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, and the list goes on and on. But I didn't want to say much more about that, but it's just an honor to be here. And I really thank you all for what you're doing to help mankind, to help womankind, to help the people of the world. And a great philosopher once said, named Mr. Hubbard from America, he said, a person is only as valuable as they can serve others. And I want to leave you with that. Thank you so much for having me. I hope I didn't talk too long.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. Yes. Ambassador Joyce Duchess, do introduce yourself, please.
Yes, I'm Duchess Joyce L., and I live in the Tampa Bay area in Florida. I serve throughout Africa, predominantly in Nigeria and Kenya. Kenya is right now is one of our areas that we're working with the Ministry of Health, Homa Bay Hospital, and the local clinics focus on sickle cell anemia and children with disabilities. And we are just doing a lot there. We go there every year for medical missions, and it's growing, and we're making an impact there. Locally here in the US, we have support groups. And every day we open up a conference line for mental health, for anyone who need clothes, food, household supplies. We have 3 storage units that we have that's filled, and we struggle to pay that, but it's for the people. So in the middle of the night, I may be out delivering baby milk, formula, and Pampers. So wow. It's just an honor to serve. And again, we're doing all we can to keep the funding going. We base everything on donations, and I work overtime. So it's no problem to do that. I serve from the heart, and I'm just honored to be part of a wonderful organization and to meet such beautiful human beings who have the like-mind heart, because it's not easy to find people to understand our service and what we do. And what we do for the least of them. So thank you for having me on board, and I will continue to serve.
Thank you very much. His Excellency Michael Conley, I haven't seen a name like that. Yeah, well, I've seen somebody bearing Michael. It just says Michael. I don't know.
He is not here.
Oh, he's not here. Okay. Thank you very much. Ambassador Demolu Atoyin Joseph, please. She's in the meeting.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Yes. My name has been mentioned. I'm a nurse, midwife, retired. I had also master's in public health, and then a fellow of the West African College of Nursing and Midwifery in Nigeria. Sorry, I've got a cold. So that's why I'm struggling to talk the way I'm talking. Yes, I retired about 5 years ago from civil service. I retired as a director of nursing services in the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Medical Services. So after retirement, I was just thinking of what to do. And then an idea came in, which is just to set up a physiotherapy and wellness outfit. I identified that need when the beloved one had a spine surgery. And it was discovered that so many people go through surgery, and then when they are done, hospitals cannot really keep them for long because they don't want them to acquire hospital infections. So they are discharged home, and they have to travel long distances to come and access physiotherapy and the other services. So this led to the birth of RetMed Physiotherapy and Wellness Center. So it is a new concept in physiotherapy. I have physiotherapists that are in my employment. I have nurses that are in my employment, and a new concept in the sense that we admit patients post-operatively. So when patients are discharged from hospital after a few days post-surgery, they are admitted into the home. It's just like a home from home. So whereby patients are given physiotherapy sessions twice a day. They are taken care of. They have caregivers who are attached to them. And then with this, it aids quick recovery, and they are able to go back to their respective homes. Unlike it used to be in the past, where people have to travel long distances in pain to be able to access this care. And in our facility, what we also do is, apart from taking care of patients as inpatients, we also take care of outpatients. We attend to pediatrics, we attend to adults alike. We also render home care services. So some people will want to be treated in the comfort of their home, so we go there to go and treat them. There are also patients who require the services of nursing carers. So we also offer services like this, so that there are a lot of people whose children have gone abroad. And then, of course, I didn't remember to tell you that I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. So some of them, their families are abroad, and so they are just left in the care of some relations. But with the service that we offer, we are able to place carers in these homes who are able to take care of them, and then to give them their needs, such as activities of daily living. They are being assisted to achieve all these. If they have to go to hospital for their follow-up care, all these are being rendered to them. So, and then we also partner with so many other HMOs, health management organizations. So we're able to give physiotherapy services to all their staff and to their dependents. And we are in partnership with some other organizations that are not health management organizations, some companies, like NNPC, like Dangote Refinery. They are part of the people that we partner with. So we've been doing this now since 2019, and then it's actually had a lot of impact on the lives of people and helping them to get back on their feet. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ma.
Yes.
We have Ambassador Nasser. I'm not sure is in this meeting, sir. Chaplain, is Ambassador Nasser here from Saudi Arabia?
No, it's not yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. So somebody, I'm just trying to see those who are here, because sometimes people may not be able to stay, and then when it's time for introductions, they're gone. So
we have Ambassador Titi Shita here.
yes, I was going to do that. The reason I'm doing that is because I'll just give a quick 1 second. Ambassador Titi Shita is also a retired nurse from the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Medical Service. So it's the reason she's speaking after Demolu Atoyin Joseph. Over to you, Ambassador Titi Shita, ma. Can you unmute yourself, Ma?
So sorry about that too. My name is Siti Shita, retired a few years back from a medical facility with Ambassador Tony Joseph, but I retired earlier. During the course of my active service lives, I was able to do sickle cell training, family planning, a lot of psychology workshops and stuff. So on retiring, I thought, what can I do myself to impact on people in the community? So I now decided to set up a hospitality center very close to a low-grade community people. These people, when you look at them, 80% of them are dropouts. There's no opportunity for them, probably because of poverty, the environment and stuff. So within that area, I had quite a lot of people coming in for counseling, people coming in to ask for help financially and stuff. In that process, I decided, what do I do to impact on them without spending so much money? I now decided to go into seeing them one-on-one when they come counsel, drug abuse. In fact, I'm thinking of what we can do or what I can go into fully because of drug abuse. 80–90% of those young chaps, youth in my area are on drugs. A lot of them they do have parents, but like a family of 10, 6 of them are out of school, 7 of them are on drugs. So I have to like go one-on-one to some of these schools to discuss with the parents and the principals as to what can we do to help these people. So like, I've been able to pay for lessons, WHOPE and stuff for about 2-3 children. So as to bring them back to school for them to be able to continue their education. Some of them I do employment service. When they come in, can you do this, can you do that, so that they can be on the payroll to help them and help themselves and help their family. So that's how it is for now. And nothing really much, but the workload is increasing day in, day out. So I'll need to form of expand for support so I can carry a lot of them along and make them useful citizens to depend on themselves, to be financially independent and help their parents as well. So that's what I do for now. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ma. Can we have Ambassador Valerie Woodkecker? Is she in this meeting? Ambassador Valerie, if she's not in this meeting, can we have Reverend Rosemary Wanja? I did hear somebody speak from Kenya. I think she's in this meeting. Ambassador Reverend Rosemary Wanja. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for having me. My name is Dr. Rosemary Wanja. I come from Kenya. I have a background in social work, and I have served in my country in various projects, starting with people living with HIV and AIDS when the pandemic was high and stigma was very high. I worked with one of the organizations there, and through that project, I developed a passion for community, and that's how I ended up changing my career into social work. And I worked my way up. I did a bachelor's degree with the All Nations Christian Churches International University, and also my master's degree in leadership and development. And from that, I realized that my passion is to serve through, out of my Christian faith, to serve the community around me. And I started by going to visit the elderly. My passion came from my care to my grandmother, and later on my father, who both of them passed on. And I realized that old people go through so much, and especially due to rural urban migration, the elderly are left on their own, and in their sunset days, they die with a lot of pain and agony, and sometimes even cursing their children. So I started to volunteer on frontier basis to visit them, talk to them, and share with them the little I have. And even this led me even to looking for a piece of land and build. And my house is built in such a way that I will be able to, in the future, accommodate elderly people and live with them. And I've also put up some 2 other units to cater. So my future project is to start a home for the elderly. And I have done this through caring, through community outreaches that I do in my country, in caring. In between, during my active years in employment, I worked with farmers, I worked with prisoners, I worked with especially women serving custodial sentences with their children, just to help children grow up in prison. And I used to, through a project that was supported by donors, I used to buy play items for children, clothes, warm clothes, and especially during the cold weather, sanitary pants for the mothers, and other necessities, because the prisons are not able to provide everything for the women and their children. And I also came across elderly prisoners who are really having a hard time. And so this also increased my passion for the elderly. All of us will one day grow if we are lucky to go to that age. But what happens to you when all your children are gone away and you are alone? So that is my passion. I have not had any support. I've built 2 units. I want to build 8. I want to start a small home for the elderly, even for respite care and for maybe companionship outreaches, because it is something that is very deep in my heart. I lost my dad, and in his sunset days, he wanted to come to be taken care by me. So I did that, and I'm very grateful. So as I finish, maybe to introduce myself, I just came to Canada to visit my grandchildren. And even here, the problem is the same. So I'm imagining that old age problems are not limited to my country alone. And I want, even within the short time I'm here, to start visiting a few of them. So I came to learn about WHOPE through Dr. James, because after I trained as a chaplain with the Regna College of Chaplaincy Seminary, I started giving my services as a trainer. I'm a facilitator with Vietnam, and I train community development, communication, a lot of counseling, the issues that chaplains go through as they serve community. At the moment, that's what I'm doing with Dr. James, and I'm glad to be here. I would want to learn more about WHOPE and to get the networks, and probably if I can get even a partner to partner with me to put up that home. I've already bought land. I'm ready to donate it for that cause. So thank you very much, and I am very grateful to be nominated. I'm humbled, and what I require now is a lot of network, because when I went there, I thought I'm going to retire from active life, but I find myself now getting more active than ever. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Ambassador Valerie Wood-Geiger, MBE, over to you, ma, for introduction. Ambassador Valerie.
Can you see me now?
Yes, ma'am, we can see you, we can hear you.
Oh, good. That's okay, because I've got another lady's name up. I was just writing a message to the last speaker because I can help her. I don't really know an awful lot about this organization, but I'm very grateful that I've been offered an ambassadorship. What I do is a little bit different. I don't actually do anything. All I do is share ideas that will help other people. Learn with Grandma is now an international network of groups all over the world. There are 23 groups in Africa, but all over the world there are 51 groups now. And I try to see things that people need and I share them to those groups. So I see there's somebody here from Nepal. There is a group for Learn with Grandma Nepal. They're all groups on Facebook. I do an awful lot more than that, though. Sharing ideas is one thing. Showing people how to make those ideas work is another one. And there I do try to get hands-on as much as I can, because I'm just a granny living in a Welsh hill village, and I can't do everything. But I'm running a conference actually in the National Library of Wales, but also on Zoom on the 14th of April. And if anyone likes to contact me, I'll put my email address in the chat, and do contact me and I can send you an invitation to it. It's free to attend. And we've got speakers coming from many countries. The whole concept of the conference is how we can use ebooks, create ebooks at zero cost. And very often for very small organizations, an ebook can be cheaper to organize and to run than a website. A website that has to be hosted. You don't have to host an ebook. You can just use it as a platform to promote what you're doing. And of course, ebooks can be about any subject whatsoever. So it really doesn't matter what you're working on. You can write your story. Ebooks are free to distribute. The way we are doing it now, we could do it at zero cost. And as I say, free to distribute. And you can tell your story. You can tell what it is you do. And then every time you use Facebook to send a message, every time you send an email to somebody, you can add a link to your ebook at the bottom of that correspondence. So all the time you'll be promoting what it is you're doing. I think that's about what I do. I don't know. I didn't time myself. So perhaps someone would like to ask questions.
Yes, ma'am. We'll get to that. We just doing introductions now. Okay. I'm happy to have you all here. At this time, I'll hand over to my international chairperson, His Highness Andrew Williams Jr. Can you take over and give your address to this great group of nominees for ambassadorship at WHOPE? Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you all so very much. As you know, technology is only great when it works. My desktop computer has just shut down, but I'm here on my phone. I am Andrew Williams Jr. I'm here in Los Angeles, California. And so I am, in fact, in the headquarters of the Drug-Free World, Youth for Human Rights, and other organizations that provide support services. I do want to thank our most recent visitor here, Valerie from Wales. She's also one of our Goodwill ambassadors. And I'd like to extend the invitation to each of you to contact Chaplain James. We will be offering an opportunity for each of you to have a global platform where you can share not just your ebooks, but your own local activities. Pastor James, I'll have to ask if you are able at this point to assist me, because again, my desktop computer is down, so I can't share my screen. But Pastor James, I'd like to ask if you could step in to assist me until I can resolve this technical issue.
All right. Ambassador Andrew, thank you so much. Right. Greetings to everyone once again. And I think who say at the 40s or 50s or 60s, I think when you see grandma now talking, you should know that you have not done anything. You still have more to do. Grandma, you are welcome. You said the other time that you don't think you know me, but I think Ambassador Andrew should tell you. But what I remember then is when you turn your camera upside down, we were telling you on how to put it better. But today is a greater one seeing you, and it's a greater challenge for everyone here today to see that no matter your age, no matter your situation, no matter your condition, we are being called to help others. We are brothers keepers. No matter condition or situation you have. We have some many people in the world that are not up to grandma's age, that are in one village or the other now begging for what to eat, begging for money. We're sitting along the streets looking for what to eat. But these are our honorable ambassador today. She's here sharing her experience with what she's doing. I know some of us do not know her better. If you get to know her better, you know that she deserves more awards and accolades. She has so many Facebook pages, different countries, training youths, and other things that he's doing. So, and this is why we are all here to know better what we are called to do. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, I apologize for interrupting. Yes, thank you so much. I apologize for interrupting. I have retrieved my desktop now, so I'll walk through this presentation of the World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. Thank you so very much. And Pastor James, you put this together, so I'm going to just scroll through it as we walk through this excellent presentation of the World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. If my computer will assist me here, just a moment. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So the background of WHOPE, this may be too small for you to see, but the background of WHOPE is the motivation and inspiration behind the organization, localizing the sustainable development goals for humanity. Humanity is experiencing discrimination, racism, violence, corruption, inequality, hatred, political ignorance, religious intolerance, etc. Youth unemployment, which includes graduates, has led to their involvement in vandalism, robbery, hooliganism, wanderings, immorality, lawlessness, etc., and violations of human rights, unlawful detention or breach of contract, circulation of fake news, etc. The World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity was established as a nonprofit and non-governmental organization to complement the efforts of government and that of United Nations principles of promoting peace and fundamental human rights, by building integrity, values, and professionalism in the humanitarian sector from each locality to the entire world. WHOPE was officially established after the successful registration with the Corporate Affairs Commission of the Nigerian federal government on the 22nd February 2018. We're also duly registered and certified by the Economic and Financial Crime Control on Special Control Unit against money laundering certification. Our vision is to construct a just, fair, and sustainable world in which each person can live in peace, safety, freedom, and be protected from poverty and has the right to development. To improve peaceful living conditions for humanity, their social development, fair and sustainable economic growth that respects human dignity, the rule of law, fundamental freedoms, gender equality, and human rights oriented on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and African Union Agenda 2063. Our core value is to bring integrity, development, professionalism, and team spirit into humanitarianism. Regarding integrity, we honestly and rightly discharge our duties in a reliable way with strong moral principles. We sustainably create growth, progress, and positive change economically, socially, and environmentally for human development. We operate and involve professionals of good qualities and behaviors that demonstrate commitment to effective performance in any given job. Commitment and confidence, responsible and dependable, honesty and ethics, appearance and professional presence. We build trust, pride and loyalty, respect and optimism, collaboration and cooperation as a formidable team, and also with partners to achieve our vision. We actively believe in the value of human life. Practically, humanity deserves benevolent treatment and assistance in order to better their lives for moral, altruistic, and logical reasons. Human beings deserve respect and dignity and should be treated as such. We operate on 10 main objectives: to promote quality and universal peace education through advocacy and public enlightenment. 2, to promote and advocate for the Universal Declaration of Fundamental Human Rights of the United Nations. 3, to promote, localize, and accelerate the implementation of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals through creative catalytic humanitarian projects and initiatives. 4, to maintain partnerships or any collaboration with the government or other organization with similar aims and objectives anywhere in the world for global partnerships and development. 5, to mobilize and train individuals and corporate organizations on peace education, fundamental human rights, volunteerism, humanitarianism, and sustainable development goals. 6, to manage, mediate, and resolve conflicts for individuals, institutions, and other corporate bodies. 7, to recognize, appreciate, award, and appoint the distinguished humanitarians and volunteers as goodwill ambassadors for quality services and contributions to the nation building and human development, which all of our guests here are today. Number 8, to create humanitarian empowerment and global partnerships for development and promoting social justice in order to have peace and equity for the eradication of poverty in the society. 9, to promote fundamental freedom, gender equality, and human rights oriented in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and African Union Agenda 2063. And finally, number 10, to advocate for climate change, social justice, and human rights for the eradication of environmental and health inequalities in the society. Membership in WHOPE is an open international membership to professionals, freelance humanitarians, and volunteers in the field of humanitarianism, and other interested individuals, organizations, or institutions who are directly or indirectly involved in humanitarianism or human development. There are several board membership categories, and we will be providing this document to each of you for your own review. But for our global audience, we're just going to briefly run through the governing council membership. This category includes the board of trustees and the advisory board members headed by the trustee chair. Executive board membership, strictly for the continental heads as vice presidents for each continent of the world. Honorary board membership, this category is for the zonal heads of each geographical zone or region of each continent of the world. The management and board membership is for the country directors in different countries of the world for implementation of our vision and humanitarian catalytic projects. Regional board memberships is for the regional heads of the geographical region, etc. The state board membership is for the state coordinators of each country, and area board memberships is for the community coordinators of each country. This is a diagram of the flowchart, if you would, or organizational structure. Again, we'll make this available to you each individually. Please contact Pastor James and he'll inbox you this chart. Volunteering policy. WHOPE has the following as the principles in her volunteering policy. 1, volunteerism is a service to humanity. Volunteerism with respect to culture, religion, and government. Volunteerism based on passion. Volunteerism for no financial reward. Volunteerism based on an individual's free will. Volunteerism based on respect for fundamental human rights, freedom, and gender equity and equality. Our capacity statement. WHOPE works with partners, the national and international humanitarian organizations, to foster peace, justice, and fundamental human rights in the world. We create management teams to work in various localities or communities and countries, also giving the member or experts on pro bono volunteers, as well as associate staffs from all walks of life, the fundamental freedoms to work in their respective various localities with team spirit to achieve our aims and objectives. We do have several proposed WHOPE humanitarian projects: clean water for communities, school projects for children in the streets, affordable housing for students in tertiary institutions, and school buses for nursery and primary school students. The WHOPE head office in Africa is located at 4 Alamosho Road off Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, and you can reach us on our website, www.w-hope.org, or email info@w-hope.org. And the phone numbers there are also available. But all of you do know that it's actually Pastor James that's heading up this organization and heading up our work. So we do, in fact, invite all of you to contact him directly. My own position is much more of an honorary position. I provide a global platform so that each of you can reach a global audience, but I'm here in full support of the World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity, and I look forward to working and networking with all of you. Thank you so very much. Back to you, Madam Yolanda.
Thank you, Your Highness. As always, we are always grateful to you, Your Highness, for the opportunities you provide to us. We are in this meeting, I must let you know, because His Highness provides our virtual meetings for us, and he also offers Facebook, live. You can always watch after the event. The good thing about it is that he is in the US right now. He's on the West Coast. So for him, this might be about 5 a.m., 6 a.m., but he's always ready to serve. So can we give him a round of applause? Thank you very much. As you have heard his address, I am the UK and US representative in addition to being a member of the Governing Council. I'm also the board chair for the Air Ambulance Project by WHOPE and AHIABGA-TV. So for those of you who are in this meeting today and you are in the UK or you are in the US, please contact me, know your country representatives, and if your country is not represented, please contact chaplain, and we can work on that region. So I am happy to have more discussions after this meeting with those in the UK and the US, together with chaplain and His Highness Andrew Williams Jr. I will move over to Chaplain James's address for the board members. We are making ambassadors today, and other volunteers that are being made ambassadors as well. Over to you, Chaplain. We are short of time now. However, I did notice that Ambassador Nursery came in. We know that today is Friday, and there might be some time for prayer for Muslims. So we know that people are going to come in late if they've gone to pray. So we will give Ambassador Nasser the chance to introduce himself. Thank you.
Before he says something, may I just say very briefly, I cannot get all the email addresses off the chat. So please, can you send the chat when it's finished? Otherwise, we'll lose everybody.
Yes,
okay?
and also,
Grandma, I will get everything across to you. Grandma, I will get everything across to you. I'll get that.
And please
but
know,
if we're trying to build relationships, we don't need to lose their emails at the very first offing.
Good point.
And just a housekeeping note, anyone can save the chat for all the content by clicking on those three buttons right above the chat. You can save it to your computer. But for everyone here registered, so we have your email address. We'll follow up by sending you the chat. Also a link to this recording. Thank you so much. Back to you, Pastor James.
Thank you. I think, Dr. Yuan, the moderator, I think you will call one of the nominees now to introduce himself.
Yes, sir. Ambassador Nasser from Saudi Arabia, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, is he here with us?
Yes,
now?
he's. I did notice he was here about 10 minutes ago.
He's definitely in the room.
Yes, he is. Ambassador Nasser Al-Sheikh Ahmed.
Ambassador Nasser?
Yes, I'm asking him to unmute, but he's not responding
All
yet.
right.
I do see him here.
Okay.
I'm asking him to unmute.
Let's go ahead, maybe until.
Yes, so if he's not able to unmute himself, yes, sir. Over to you,
all right.
Chaplain.
Let me go ahead. Thank you so much, Ade Honorable and distinguished humanitarian and Ambassador Dr. Yewande Okunore. It's a pleasure having you here. I want to say thank you to everyone joining us here. I can say my Chief Chaplain Peter Smith from Puerto Rico. Sir, you are highly honored. I so much appreciate your presence. I can say my dearest Simone Nav, I don't know the country yet.
You have to unmute yourself, Chaplain James. You got muted. There you go.
You promised to come and you are here. So thank you. And every one of us that is joining us today, please, can you hear me? Am I audible enough?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
No, we can hear you.
Thank you so
much. Audible.
You just got muted again, Chaplain.
We should until we couldn't.
His mute came and went. You're okay. You're okay. I hear you. You're okay.
No, the kind of calls coming in to disturb.
Yes.
And again, you're muted.
You got muted again. Chaplain, you have to unmute yourself again, sir. Chaplain, you have to unmute yourself again, sir.
I'm sorry, sir, we don't hear you.
Chaplain James. Okay, I'd like to interpret. I'm a lip reader, so I'll tell you what he's saying. He just said he thanks everybody for coming today, and you make him so proud. Okay, go ahead, Chaplain.
Thank you so much. I think everybody wants to talk to me now. There are a lot of calls coming in, and I'm using my phone. So, thank you for coming on board, everyone. I just want to congratulate all the nominees and the newly appointed ambassadors today. It has been a long journey. Some, like Grandma, I've known Grandma for more than 3 or 4 years now, but she didn't know me. Ambassador Andrew, if you could remember, we were there together in a program we invited Grandma that COVID-19 time when she turned her camera upside down. We began to tell her how to turn it back. So the point is, every one of us here, we have known ourselves in one way or the other. I can vouch for some because I know what you do. Because I have known it because we have been together. Because we work together.
I apologize, but we do have now Master.
He's not here.
Yes, I'm here. I was trying to figure out the Zoom stuff with the camera and the audio. You know, I'm not pretty good with modern communication devices. I think I'm growing old.
You succeeded.
But I managed at the end, and I'm very glad to be among you guys. And I'm really sorry I couldn't get in at the moment you called my name. But I've been watching, and I enjoyed the lecture by you, sir. And I also took a snapshot of those. So just to keep them in memorandum for me. I would say good afternoon from Saudi Arabia to each and every one of you, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I'll put the ladies first. I'm happy to be a member of your group. And I really honestly hope I can be at your trust. Thank you, everyone. And I'm really happy to be with you guys.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum to you. Pastor James, I do want to mention that we do have several guests here. Simona, for example, has not introduced herself. So before we leave, at least give the courtesy, if we could, to our guests that have been here with us. Thank you so much, Pastor James. Back to you.
Thank you so much. So I want to congratulate everyone, especially the nominees for today's award. I want to say thank you for being there for humanity. The motto of WHOPE is togetherness in humanitarianism. Togetherness in humanitarianism. We cannot do it alone. That's why we reach out to people, more humanitarians to come on board and join hands with us. And that's why we are having some that are here today on the governing council member, on the advisory board member, and every aspect we are operating. And for some of us that will be appointed today, I know you are going to come on board in one position or the other. I'm encouraging you to stay focused, to stay firm in the humanity we're going to be taken care of, because we get to a time that we might not even be able to lift hands again. It will get to a time we might not be able to jump here and there again. It will get to a time you might not be able to eat what you eat freely again. But some people will be there to attend to you. Some people will be there to take care of you. And that is why whatever we feel we could do today, let's do it. So when we get there, when we need help too, and do not forget, we are going to leave our children behind. Whatever we sow today, whatever we do today, we speak for our children. We help our children. I'm saying this to help us put more effort in whatsoever we're doing. And we should be honest in whatsoever we do. And we should work in synergy to help the humanitarianism. So that is just my brief welcome address for his program. And I will to proceed further in the other program before the appointment proper. So thank you for having me.
Thank you very much,
say
sir.
something? Can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's just really to say, having established that this is wonderful that you've given me this other award. With Andrew, I am a Goodwill ambassador, but if you don't ask me to do something, then I don't know what to do. So if you're going to have an event which you'd like to have me talk it at, then just tell me it's happening, and I'll come if I can. The wonderful thing about this technology, I think it's magic. I mean, I grew up when I was 50 when Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web. And now look at us. We can talk to people all over the world. I even took part in a conference in America and then popped over to Poland and then back to America, all sitting in the armchair that I'm sitting in now. So we must use this technology to actually make little differences, because the little things grow. If you try to be too ambitious, it sometimes takes a long time before you can make progress, but we can all do the little things.
Nice.
And so let's be in touch with one another.
That's beautiful. Good job, Vet. Good job.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Yes, I'll just speak briefly on WHOPE projects. My camera is acting funny and I'm unable to share my screen. So I will just say WHOPE has various projects. We are working on the website and we have interns. Good, the interns are from Molly College London. So if you have interns, we have another intern in San Diego State University, which happens to be my daughter. So the Molly College London and the San Diego State and, teenagers around the world are working together on the WHOPE Air Ambulance project. Yes, it's not easy to keep volunteers, especially when they're teenagers. So what WHOPE is doing now is to provide these teenagers with scholarships. So teenagers who work on the air ambulance projects, they have to take time from school, and focus. We have that package for them, and we look at industry partners. Currently, the intern has started, and the board member is from Textron Aviation, and they've started their meetings. They've had monthly meetings 3 times now. So we're happy that very soon, before the end of this year, even if we don't have the plane, we're going to have it up, in progress, because it takes 9 months, according to Textron Aviation, to approve a plane. So we're designing a plane that's going, is an air ambulance, and we have Demolu Atoyin Joseph is here with us. She's a board member on the air ambulance project. She's in charge of telemedicine, nursing, and midwifery internship. So if you have teenagers who want to study medicine, we are not just teaching them medicine now, but telemedicine. I'm happy Ambassador Valerie Wood, MD, has said that technology takes us places. But I'm happy that for my doctorate in healthcare management, I specialize in telemedicine, meaning I can be seated here in the United Kingdom, even though Ambassador Valerie is here in the UK, but with my training from the US, I'm able to work at the Royal Voluntary Service, and I'm able to speak with patients who may be lonely or depressed because they've been asked to isolate for COVID. So that telemedicine training I have, it has become worldwide, gold right now, because doctors don't want to go back to the office, to be honest with you. They just want to sit in their room, do the consultations, and, they're paid. So we know that in the US, you must attend a doctor's visit in a clinic before you can get claims. But now telemedicine has been approved, and it was approved during the time of President Trump, and President Biden has now, taking over as well. So telemedicine is here to stay. It's been around for 30 years, but it didn't get fully recognized until, COVID came. So we are looking at telemedicine as COVID pandemic scenario. We are looking at telemedicine in a scenario of rural area. So we have some teenagers who are going to build a plane, and the tire players can land on rural areas, and that's where Dimoluwatoyin Joseph comes in. She's a fellow of the West African College of Nursing and Midwifery. She would also be working with the San Diego State students. So when you have an air ambulance and the tires are able to land on rough road, that means you're already thinking about Africa. For example, there's earthquake in Syria and Turkey now. We could say, okay, there's been an earthquake. How am I going to land? You know, you need to, not go into the earthquake region, but you want to save people. And of course, the intern is not interested in building planes. We are only begging her. She's an aerospace engineering student. She's only 17 and she only wants to build a spacecraft. She is not interested in building planes. So that means WHOPE is, when we start talking about air ambulance, spacecraft, NASA is already involved. So we cannot be doing things like that in the US without writing to NASA. So we have organizations coming to us already asking for our proposals, and we'll be happy for more people to join. We also have other projects where we are supporting, like Malawi outbreak, cholera outbreak. There's somebody here, I want to give her 1 minute to talk, but she's Josephine Enayi. I think she will be able to speak after the appointments are done. And I have somebody who is here who makes fashion items, which we are using as fundraising materials. So they would speak after the appointments. Other than the air ambulance, we have the translation for healthcare workers course. We want healthcare workers to be able to speak their patient's local language, and this will improve healthcare. Imagine if you have a telemedicine certified doctor and he cannot speak Ghanaian language, how is he going to treat the patient? He needs to be able to, speak to them. And it's not just, learning the local language, but other parts of it as well. Human rights. Did you tell the patient you were going to use them for, research, for example, or this medication is a research drug? Yes, I did. But this patient does not speak in English, so how did you tell him? So you must be able to translate a form consent to patient local language before any research is approved. I'm happy that I have various people on board, and I am happy that Ambassador Titi Shita, a retired nurse, she is the one in charge of the Arabic language and other languages as well. So other than the Arabic language, we made her in charge of other languages, and she has been attending meetings where I read in English, somebody read in Arabic, somebody read in Hausa, and I read in Yoruba again. So in the Royal Voluntary Service, for example, where I'm a volunteer for, speaking with patients, you have to let, the service know all the languages you speak, so that if there is a patient who can speak in English, maybe they, they're refugees, or, and they need to tell them to take their medication or calm them down, you can always speak in local language. I'm happy again that even though COVID is, phasing out, I've indicated my interest again to speak with patients remotely. So these are the kind of training we are going to be giving to our students. The future of healthcare is technology. We know that the future of business is technology. So we want to do these things right. There are members here. I can't name all of them because of time, but there are so many projects that WHOPE and its members and consultants are doing, and we'll all get to know them as time goes on. Look out for the link for the website. Our teenagers are going to be building them, and these teenagers are ready to work. So if you have projects and you're looking for volunteers, come to WHOPE. Our teenagers are looking for places for work experience. That's why WHOPE and International Human Rights Commission are partnering so that these students can have where to get industry experience. Thank you.
Well, Yewande, can I just say very quickly, we really do need to talk. Websites are now, there's so many, it's harder and harder for people to find them. It's much better for you to look at the concept of creating an ebook, which you can use all the time. I hope you will come to the presentation that I'm giving on the 14th of April. We must continue this via email, but I know we will get everyone's emails addresses now. So websites are old news. It's rather like some technology that we had, and it was great, but we've moved on. And the ebooks are quicker, easier to produce, and can be adapted and altered at very little cost. No cost, in fact. So let's talk about this. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. I'm happy you're speaking from my region.
Well, I live in Wales actually, so
Yeah,
I'm quite a long way from London. I look at sheep.
I'm in Leicester. Oh, that's great. Yes, one of the ambassadors today, Anthony Brennan, he's the Zonal Volunteers Coordinator for Wales. So we will be having our office in Wales very soon.
Excellent. Well, we'll talk about that via email.
Yes, thank you very much, ma'am. Yes, sir. Your Highness.
I want to also ask you to contact Pastor James. We do have Joseph Akinola, who is assisting in creating ebooks. So we look forward to finding ways we can provide this service to support galleries and yourself and all others. So Pastor James will be able to connect you. If you have any interest, please contact him and we'll work out a schedule going forward. Thank you so much.
I'm working actually with somebody else that you know, Andrew, Maria, who lives in Sweden, and she's helping me adjust the invitation. But do everyone put 14th of April in your diary, and we'll crack on from there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Valerie.
Thank you, ma'am.
Valerie, do we have your email address in the chat? Would I be able to get that?
I did put it in the chat, but
you did.
Chaplain James has said already that he has everyone's email. So I think a group mailing to everybody to introduce everybody to everyone, get the emails, then we can work on individual letters.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Wonderful.
In fact, I've just had a Facebook message from Maria now saying, where are you? I need to talk to you. So if you'll forgive me, I'll say bye-bye to everyone now, and we will achieve more when we work together.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Yes.
Bye.
Bye. We have not announced you, Grandma.
Oh, do you need me still?
Grandma, yes. You still have to wait some minutes more to announce and pronounce you as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador, and that's the level we have now. The appointment proper.
Just I've had four messages from Maria while we've been talking. But
well, invite her to come, Valerie.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that.
So, Ambassador Andrew, please, I think we have to share the screen now for the appointment proper, and before we proceed into other things.
Okay, let's see if I have the right slide this moment.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the nominees, not this, sir. Not this, there's another one there.
February 24th, let's see.
Not this, you see that?
No, this is not it.
No, this is not just a picture. No. Not this at all. Not this document.
Okay, let me see what.
Go to another document. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to this far to pronounce all our nominees Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassadors. Truly, you have been nominated, and we still have to sit to know if truly you have to be appointed as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassadors. Through your profile, your activities, your programs, the ones we know that they are qualified to become Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassadors, the justice has been done to that, and we want to announce it now. If you hear your name, congratulations. And if your name do not come out in this list, that means you have to try more to be there next time, that your name will be among the list. Ambassador Andrew, are we there, please?
Oh, well, I apologize, Dr. James. That's the only document I see that relates to this. So I'm not certain which document you want me to
if you check your WhatsApp, you check I sent all together.
Okay. I have the first batch. I have nominees and appointments.
Yes.
And nominees and appointments. Okay, just a moment. Again, thank you.
It's a beautiful day again. Yes. It's a beautiful day having everyone.
Oh, yes, I see.
This is nomination and the appointment of Humanitarian Goodwill ambassadors. And those people that qualified, that have been certified or confirmed to receive this honor and this award, we have 3 certificates for them, 3 certifications. Number 1, we have award certificates. Then number 2, we have appointment certificate. And number 3, we have the membership certificate. And because of distance and far away, there is also award, medals, and metal badge. You can see my badge here. This is for WHOPE, and this is how we hang it, lapel. So we have this for all our ambassadors. And because of, Ambassador Andrew, are we there?
We're almost there. Yes, we're almost there. I'm converting it over to a slideshare so we can see it much better.
Okay.
Give about 30 seconds.
No problem.
Do you want me to resend or what?
No, I have it. I'm just converting the file so we can see it much better. Give me just a moment, please.
All right. So all these certificates are for all our appointed ambassadors. And the monetary aspect is the challenge for sending the medals, awards, badges, or whatsoever to each and every one of you. But you have the certificate. And anyone that may want us to do that and send, that means it's going to pay for those expenses to send them to their various countries. The first on the list is that has been confirmed for this ambassadorship is Joyce Droches Hell from United States of America. On this day, February 24th, 2023, you are being passed Humanitarian Goodwill for Peace and Equity. And the award certificate is being issued to you as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador for outstanding performances in humanitarianism, volunteerism, promoting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and signed by WHOPE Authority. Also, oh, wow, you can see the beauty here. Okay, thank you. Let's move ahead, sir. Yes, this is Joyce. This is Joyce. This is your award certificate as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador. Then let's proceed, sir. Next one is your certificate of appointment as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador. This position is in 2 years from February 2023. We confidently entrust Joyce Droches to carry out the responsibilities of the Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassadors wherever you find yourself in the world. And we also have the membership certificate that satisfies you as an international member in good standing of World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. Please, can we put our hands together for Ambassador Joyce Droches? Can we put our hands together for Now she has been appointed as, then the second that has been confirmed is His Excellency Mike Tony from Australia. He's been confirmed as Honorable Goodwill Ambassador. We have here the award certificate and the appointment here with us, and we have his ministry board member of this honorable organization. Please, can we put our hands together for Honorable Michael Tony? Also, she's confirmed as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador. Then Oluwatoyin Joseph, she's from Nigeria. On this day, 24th February 2023, you have been announced, pronounced, confirmed, and appointed as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador. With this award certificate as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador for outstanding performances in humanitarianism, volunteerism, promoting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And also, this is your appointment certificate showing and proving your position for 2 years from this February. We confidently entrust Oluwatoyin Joseph to carry out the responsibility of Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador wherever you find yourself in the world, because it's an international organization. Congratulations to them, Oluwatoyin Joseph. Please, can we put hands together for them, Oluwatoyin Joseph? And this is your membership certificate as an international member in good standing of World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. Then straight to Nasser from Saudi Arabia. This day you have been confirmed and appointed as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador for World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. And this is your award certificate as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador. And this is your appointment certificate as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador for 2 years in good standing of WHOPE, and your membership certificate in good standing of WHOPE is also here. So congratulations to you, Ambassador Nazar Shaikar Ahmed. Congratulations to you from Saudi Arabia. Then we proceed further. Ambassador Andrew, we're proceeding to Grandma. Oh, please, can we put hands together for Grandma? She made it to be here. Wow, she made it to be here. And today we are confirming her, appointing her as well as the Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador. And I want to tell you this, why it's not just Peace Ambassador, why it is Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador. All activities you carry out in peacekeeping or whatsoever is still categorized under humanitarianism. So we believe that humanitarianism covers so many areas in humanitarian sector. So there, Mrs. Valerie Wood, Guerrier, MBE,
it's got an I
from
in it.
United Kingdom. You have been pronounced today as
before you move on, can I just say thank you very much.
For what? Yes, you have already said it.
I know,
and
but
thank you too
actually,
for coming on board. Please, can we put them together for her, please?
I've just had another idea. I'm always getting ideas. This is wonderful, and I'm looking forward to getting it and posting it on Facebook, etc. But it would be brilliant if in every country you could get someone to make an actual presentation. That way, they would get more publicity in that country for what they're doing. Think about that.
Good idea.
That's a very good idea. All grandmas used to have ideas.
but I can't stop them. They just keep coming.
Chaplain.
That's a very good idea, Grandma. I love that. And we're going to work towards that. Every country, there must be a WHOPE representative, and we are arriving there gradually. And this is the first batch of this nomination and appointment. And I know the second batch will be the next. So we approve. Thank you for the kind advice. And that is why, Grandma, I want you to listen to me.
It would also actually tell more people in that country about what you're doing.
Yes.
You see?
That's correct.
Two ways of publicity. Sorry,
Well,
I was
that's good. I know you are good at mathematics. Very good.
Well,
Grandma, that is why we are bringing you on board as an advisory board member. Your certificate is special.
Wow.
Your membership certificate is an advisory board member in good standing of World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity, because we know what you can do and we respect your ideas so much. And that's why we are bringing you on board. You know, I've not even announced you as an advisory board member before you start giving the advice. So thank you so much. And please, let's put us together for the Grandma in the house. That's so wonderful. Honorable Andrew, can we move forward?
I really have to speak to Maria now because she's sent me so many messages. So can I just say, lovely, thank you, everybody. And I wish every ambassador good fortune, and we will do things together.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Please,
Bye,
wherever you go today, tell them you are now Humanitarian Goodwill.
God bless.
Ambassador. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you. Back to the slide. Thank you. Please, can we go to the next person? Yes. This is a very good friend and a distinguished one. He has been confirmed as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador. He's a very good friend, a tutor, facilitator, educator, whatsoever you may want to call him. Dr. Kari, you are here with us. And today you have been pronounced as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador. You have been confirmed already. And you have your certificate here, award certificate for outstanding performances in humanitarianism, volunteerism, promoting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. I can attest to that. And also your appointment certificate for the period of 2 years, starting from this February. And also your membership certificate as an international member in good standing of World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. Congratulations to you, Dr. Ambassador Kari. Please, can we put us together for Ambassador Kari, please? Thank you so much. Can we move further, Ambassador Andrew? Thank you so much. Ambassador Andrew, can we? The next is former Mrs. Fausa Titila Yoshita, but now an ambassador, Fausa Titila Yoshita, because she has been confirmed, and now we are pronouncing and announcing her as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador for World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. And henceforth, this is your certificate of award certificate as an ambassador for outstanding performances in humanitarianism and volunteerism, also promoting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And also your appointment certificate for 2 years, starting from this February. Also, you have your membership certificate as an international member in good standing of World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. Congratulations to you, Ambassador Fausa Titila Yoshita. Congratulations. Please, can we jam our hands together to congratulate Ambassador Fausa? Please, let's congratulate her. Then we proceed further. So Gletona is supposed to be here, but is not here now. I think Dr. Yuande, you should check on him to know why he's not here. He has been a very wonderful, distinguished humanitarian, and that's why he made it to be here. And we have his award certificate, appointment certificate, and the membership certificate. So today is being pronounced as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador. Can we put hands together for Tona, please? Thank you so much. Can we move down to the next slide? I'm having the beautiful face there from Canada, though she hails from Kenya. She has been confirmed, and today she's been pronounced as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador in person of Reverend Dr. Chaplain Rosemary Wanja. She is having an award certificate here for outstanding performances in humanitarianism and volunteerism, and also appointment certificate for the period of 2 years starting from this February 2023, and also his membership certificate as an international member in good standing of World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. So congratulations to you, Reverend Wanja, Ambassador Wanja. Please, can we put hands together for Ambassador Wanja for this wonderful day the Lord has made. Then we proceed to the next awardee, which is Tony Brennan from United Kingdom. He has been confirmed as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador on this day, February 24th, 2023. And the award certificate is here for outstanding performances in humanitarianism and volunteerism. Also, the appointment certificate for the period of 2 years and the membership certificate as an international member in good standing of World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. Congratulations to you, Ambassador Tony Brennan. Congratulations to you. The last but not the least, on our list here is confirmed Grace Olamide Adeyemo from United Kingdom. She has been confirmed as Humanitarian Goodwill Ambassador, and she has an award certificate for outstanding performances in humanitarianism and volunteerism. Also, certificate of appointment for the period of 2 years, starting from this February 2023. Congratulations to you, because you also have your membership certificate here as an international member in good standing of World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity. Congratulations to you, Grace Olamide Adeyemo. You are now pronounced as Ambassador Grace Olamide Adeyemo. Please, can we put hands together for her, please? I don't know if she's here. I've not seen her. Congratulations to all the awardees. Congratulations to all the nominees. Congratulations to all that has made it to be here. I have to say thank you to everyone. This is a wonderful day which the Lord has made. If your name is not on this list, do not worry. This is just the batch A. The batch B is coming. And my colleagues now and my friends that I'm just meeting afresh. One of them is Georgina Ferras and Simona Tahiliane. I don't know their countries, but they are here. I invited them and they are here. We are together in U.S. Institute of Diplomacy and Human Rights, which Ambassador Joyce Doshes introduced me to. And here I'm having colleagues and friends that are joining us in this program from U.S. Institute of Diplomacy and Human Rights. I have to congratulate them. I have to say thank you for joining me here and to be part of this program. I love you so much, and I appreciate you being here. And we will not proceed further until I hear you talk, whatever language you may want to say. Simona, please, I want to hear you talk.
Thank you so much for inviting.
Yeah, talk to us. Let me hear you talk. What do you have to say to all this? What do you have to say?
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for invitation to this wonderful group of humanitarian. And I'm so thankful and pleased that all of these wonderful people are working for the great goods, common goods, and humanitarian purposes. I wish that God bless you, keep you, protect you in your activities as well. I thank you so much for this wonderful experience on behalf of the United States Institute of Democracy of Human Rights and all the volunteers, as well all the missionaries in the United States, Canada, and Europe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love that. Then Georgina, Mrs. Georgina Fares, can I hear you talk? I've not seen your face. I wish to see your face and I wish to hear you. Where are you?
I am at the
face?
You cannot see my beautiful face because I'm injured, unfortunately. Well, I will show you briefly my beautiful face. I'm in bed because I just got surgery. But it has been inspiring to hear all the stories and everything that you are doing. I was just, I have never heard of your organization. I am an educator too. I have an organization named Delegates Beyond Borders. I educate kids in Model United Nations.
Okay, you are the onboarders. You are the onboarders. Yeah. I got it. Okay.
Yes, and I work with children in the United States, in Texas, and in Mexico, and we have exchange, diplomatic, in educational matters with the Model United Nations. And I have never heard of your organization. I was curious. I admire what I have heard. You're inspiring. And I just want to say congratulations to everyone. I hope we can keep in touch. I have taken some names, some numbers. I think that we could, through the wonder of technology, do something, that I would love my students to hear about. The things that you do, because that's my expertise, and that is my zone of
contributions.
Yeah,
semantic healing.
Yes, where they can be inspired, and maybe some of them would be inspired to maybe join some of your missions, etc. So we will definitely keep in touch. Thank you for the invitation.
Surely, as you have said that your organization is across the borders.
Yes.
So now we are in Africa and some other countries. So the children, not just in the United States, we have them all over the world.
Of course.
And for Georgina,
with connections, working synergy, networking, we reach to the global world. This global world is as able as we can see it. Once we have people from US, UK, here and there, all over the world. And that's the system. Once you have your friend, you have this, you have that, you are all over the world. So thank you for coming, Georgina Forrest.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Yes, Georgina.
Everybody.
Georgina, we so desperately need our youth involved with what we're doing here. So we will be providing an opportunity to connect the youth.
And everyone that is joining us here today, it's not all about the appointment. It's about connections.
Very challenged connection over there.
Yeah, as we speak about connection.
Thank you, Ambassador Andrew. Over to you. The moderator.
Well, Dr. Yawande, I think it's over to you to close us out.
Michael?
Dr. Yawande, are you here?
Yes, I am. I am here. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, my video is messing up today. I would, love you to see, how happy I am. I am happy that of the people appointed. I did give a number of recommendations, and they have been confirmed on behalf of International Human Rights Commission, and WHOPE UK and US. I must say thank you so much to our president, Ambassador Dr. James, and international chairperson, His Excellency Andrew Williams Jr. Quickly, I'll just do what we do best. Yes, we are humanitarians, but how do we survive? How do we cope when countries cut their budget and say, look, we've sent enough funding abroad, we can't send any more funds? How do developing countries cope? So we're all thinking about how our charities can have a side on the side, how we can survive. People are not donating to charities anymore because of a lot of money laundering issues, or corruption. People just don't know what happened to the money or items donated. So that's why today this month is part of US Black History Month projects, and we are also preparing for International Women's Day. I have with me here, she's called Salome, and her business is called Sal's Beads. So on behalf of WHOPE UK and US, we have acquired her business, and she will be supporting us as well on International Human Rights Commission, where she has been endorsed. Salome, can you unmute yourself, show your video, and let's see the fundraising materials so that people that are interested can get in touch. Should just do that for 1 minute quickly. Salome, unmute yourself and your video. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for having me. My name is Okemili Chiamaka Salome. I recently graduated from the university and I started my business. It was an initiative I started in 2020 during the peak of COVID. So it has to do with beads, like, because I had the passion for beads. And it was something that drives me, because I wanted it to be like a charity, and also to train people who are interested in acquiring a skill and to improve themselves. So it was something I started earlier, like I said, 2020. I graduated last year, and I decided to push the business forward. So I recently got endorsed with WHOPE, which I'm very grateful for the great opportunity. So I'll be showcasing the beads, the work I did. It was handmade. Yeah, it was handmade. I'll be showcasing it to you all, and you guys can maybe help me distribute it to charity organizations that you could know. So it was just my own way of to the humanity. So with me here, I have this. These are one of them. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. Okay, yeah. These are one of. I create bags, necklaces, waist beads. These are one of the bags too. This is pearls, necklace, and so many of them. These are my bags, and all of them are handmade.
Wow. Wow, beautiful.
Yeah, that's a handbag.
Yes, these are handbags. Beautiful. Very pretty. So many of them with me here. Wow.
So how can we order these to help your sales?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yes, so you can get in touch with me, Dr. Yewande from WHOPE and IHRC. So what she does is to make the bags, but I'm more into supply chain management. I'm happy to tell you that my business was endorsed. Can you see your endorsement? She has been endorsed for US Black History Month. She does deserve it. It's made, it's handmade. We also have endorsements coming up next for International Women's Day. We want to promote women. We want to promote what they do as well as our charity. So to get these items, I am on behalf of International Human Rights Commission. I may not have cash to give you, but for every female ambassador today, if you've been recognized, contact me and let me know your address, and you are going to get a complimentary bead or bag, whichever you want. If you are male and you've been appointed as an ambassador, don't worry, we have something for you, because we know every home has a female, might be your mom, your daughter, so I think I can afford that. There are about 11 ambassadors, so including myself, that makes a dozen. So she has all the products there for today. So what she has on our table is for today's program, and on behalf of International Human Rights Commission, you are getting it as your complimentary gift for your appointments. Chiamaka, can you move so we can see your endorsement banner behind you? So we'll send the video out. You can put the chair off. Yeah, we'll send the video out, and you can pick which one you want. So if two people want the same thing, you just make it quickly. However, we may need support with shipping, as we said. So I think what she's going to do is to discuss with the WHOPE president, so that when the certificates are going out, your beaded bag or necklace and bracelet can come with it. So I do hope I have started this fundraising event properly, Your Highness. So that's my contribution, and I must say, Chiamaka, congratulations and welcome on board, because we now have the fashion department at WHOPE. So bring your children, bring your teenagers, and it's just that Ambassador Valerie has left now. She has ideas, and I hope I become like that when I'm old, because I always have ideas as well, and Chaplain knows. So I wanted it to be a surprise to Chaplain, and I didn't mention Chaplain, but of course, our presidents would definitely get something for his, female family members, as well, and His Highness, of course. So being a part of WHOPE, we are all going to be my marketers. When people see it on you, you tell them you are wearing a WHOPE fashion item, sponsored by International Human Rights Commission. The Director of Finance is not here. She would have written it. She's doing her master's here in London. So whenever we go for events, I would always be coming with my Director of Finance. So she's not here. So Chiamaka, can you write it down? There are 11 appointments for today. One moderator makes 12. The president of WHOPE himself and international chairperson making 14. And you can just make the number 15. So she will be sending that to WHOPE office, and they'll put them with the certificates and how it should be packed. If we are giving such gifts, we know that we need support for shipping. So I will let Chaplain Dr. James announce who you want to launch today or donate to fashion projects. I'm trying to see who I can call, but I'll let Chaplain call. I'll let Chaplain do the calling. Chaplain?
Chaplain James, are you there?
If he's not there, His Highness will do the task. His Highness Andrew Williams. Yeah, is Chaplain there?
Yeah. I don't know why you say I should call names when you know that we have honorables in the house who has been giving freely or doing marvelous things. I don't need to call names. They all know what to do, so I don't need to call names. It is just for you to say what you want. And
then. Yes, okay,
yes.
I will do it the way
I can vouch for all of them. I can vouch for all of them.
Okay, I'll do it the way I want to do it. If you hear your country say something to support our projects, I will start with the country where I represent, United States. There are about 3 people here, or 4 people here from the US. So United States, Canada, and Mexico, North America. Please go to the chat room, give your comments, and you can also give advice, of course, on how you think we can, support. We have so many charities that look up to WHOPE. So if you don't want to speak, you can just go to the chat room if that's okay for you. So United States, Canada, and Mexico. I know that we have somebody from Mexico here. We have somebody from Mexico. For the person from Mexico, I'm trying to look for her now. Our air ambulance intern is at San Diego State University. So if you have Mexican teenagers that want to work on the air ambulance, I'm sure she'll be happy to have, group mates. She's the only one currently in San Diego. Yes, that's Georgina. So Georgina, if you have teenagers, we are trying to build an air ambulance. What the students are saying is they want the students in the US to build it and they want the students in the UK to sell it. And I'm saying, no, US teenagers are not going to build a plane for UK teenagers to sell. Each country should build, their plane, and we'll have a competition among the teenagers, the best designs. Today we are doing beads, maybe 2 months time, we'll have our designs for the airplane ready, and, we can decide whose logo goes on the plane or the interior of the plane. So these are the future projects that we are looking at. Let me see. Okay, we've taken so much time. We've taken so much time today, and I know that Chiamaka is happy to be here. So Chiamaka, can you leave your details in the chat room so that people who want to, get beads, who have not been appointed as ambassadors today, can also get beads. Chiamaka, put your email address, in the chat room. And for those who are unable to reach her, you can reach me because I'm in the UK, While we are doing that, I'll call on Madam Josephine Enei. She's in the Women in Export. So what they do is they promote local businesses and help them into exportation. Madam Josephine, can you 2 minutes briefly on what you do and how you help local businesses into exportation?
And just a housekeeping note. We do have another event happening in 15 minutes. So we do have a 15-minute timeline, just to let you know.
Okay. Yes, we are nearing the end. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much for the privilege. My name is Town Planner Mrs. Enei Josephine. I'm the president of Women Entrepreneurs in Export, Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited. We are a group of women, 100% women, business women, and women investors. We have retired women who are part of us, who just want their money to work for them. So what do? We are composed of women in business, different types of businesses, that have interest in export. So we came together, that was since 2018, November, and we put ourselves together, we pull resources together. We've not really had support from anyone in this venture we've been in.
but we've been pushing ourselves along. We shop, we source for goods, and we ship to Nigerians abroad or those who are interested in our product. We are online, so people have the privilege of seeing what we do. Mostly our local products here in Nigeria, the things we usually export to people. We are based in Bayelsa State, Nigeria. We have members in different states and also outside Nigeria who have interest in what we are doing. We have the palm oil. We have 2 products we major in, but we are not limited to that. This is one of them. Can you see it? Are you seeing?
Yes.
And I have some at the back of the shelf. So we have palm oil, pure palm oil. It's not adulterated, it's not mixed from the millers, directly from the millers. So we package them into different packs and sizes. They are good for supermarkets, they are good for your kitchen. And so we send them, we sell them locally, we also export, and then we share the dividends amongst ourselves. We also deal in ogbono. Of course, the botanical name is there, but we call it ogbono in our local language. And we've successfully produced the 1-pack ogbono soup, which we call thick ogbono soup. We are from Bayelsa State, the Niger Delta of Nigeria, so we have a lot of seafood. One of these packs is with seafood, while this other one is plain for those who do not take seafood. Now, these quick ogbono soup you have here can be ready in 10 minutes. That's what we have done. So once you buy this pack, you can cook your ogbono soup in about 10 minutes. You don't need to buy any other thing. Everything is in here except perhaps your beef, which you want to add, and perhaps if you want to add some fish. So that's what we do as women entrepreneurs in export. We also help women develop their businesses. We do trainings and see how individual businesses can be built and enhanced to start exporting also. These products I showed you, they are the cooperative products. What we use our pooled resources to do, and we share the profit. However, we help the individual businesses to grow as well and see how they too can be enhanced. And if fundings can come and things, opportunities can come, of course, they are open to enjoy such. Last year, particularly, the flood was such an issue. So we went into welfare and charity, which isn't our main business, but we couldn't just close our eyes to that. So we had to do some contributions on our own and got Emilia Harry Foundation joining us. We were able to reach out to a lot of flood victims, and it went a long way, even though we couldn't reach out to many people because, I mean, thousands of people were affected, but we were able to reach out to our members and non-members too within our ability or financial provision that we could meet up with. And we still found out, even though the flood is over, there are still challenges. It's not over. The losses and the problems that came with the flood is still living with the people today. And not to even mention the Naira saga that we've been suffering the past few weeks in Nigeria. It's not been easy. But we are still pushing on and seeing how International Human Rights Commission that has endorsed us, because we were endorsed last year, October, how they too can reach out through our organization to our people and see how they can also be helped one way or the other.
And we also saw in the platform where goods can be sent to some of these disaster areas. I think our cooperative can do that because we're already into touch. We could get needed goods, whatever is available in Nigeria, we can always get them and ship them along to wherever you may want to send them to. We're already in that as a business. We can work with you in that area. Before I round up, I must say thank you for the privilege to talk with such great people doing wonderful work, humanitarian work. I just joined, so I'm still learning how you people operate, but I think I've been impressed to hear all that I've heard today, and I still consider it a privilege to be here. Some of our members are here. I see Madam Emilia Ariakponwe, she's actually our grandma too. She's 84 years old. I'm sure you're seeing her on your screen. Yes. Grandma Emilia Ariakponwe, can you say hello to the people? Hi, all right. Have you seen her? Yes. We also have Diana Ogoniba. I see her. And we have Lois Seneyi. She's also there. We are all members of the cooperative. Our membership actually spans to 110 women. 110 women, and then we are still pushing along. We are still growing, and we hope to obtain more opportunities with time. Thank you very much, Dr. Yewande. I must appreciate you for this privilege. I'm sorry I didn't greet from the president, from the onset president. Sorry, I have to greet you last, but I acknowledge you, sir. Thank you so much, and all the officials and all the newly appointed or confirmed humanitarian goodwill ambassadors. I greet all of you. I should have started with you first. Pardon me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I am so happy we had this meeting today. We know that tomorrow is elections in Nigeria. It's going to mean a lot, and we know that WHOPE is registered in Nigeria. So we pray with Nigeria for good, good outcomes. And that being said, I'm happy that we can see the initiatives, that we are having coming to WHOPE. So His Highness Sandra Williams Jr. is the international chairman, while I represent UK and US. And so far, I've been able to promote these women under the UK and US flag. Your Highness, you can see the products. These are products that are quite expensive in African stores. For example, they can afford to give them out as food bank products. So we have a food bank project as well, where people can go to, their charity, maybe a WHOPE affiliated charity. They can go and pick up, food. There's so many food banks out there, but they do not contain maybe oriental food. So I will let His Highness do justice to this meeting officially. Demoluwa Toyin Joseph is trying to ask a question. Please, Ma, ask in the chat room. If His Highness permits. I think we've passed our time. We don't want to, stay longer than the allotted time. Your Highness, Andrew Williams Jr., over to you, sir.
Well, thank you, but Ms. Joseph can go ahead. We still have 5 minutes left, so please, if you have something to say, Ms. Joseph, please go right ahead. Please unmute yourself.
I just want to ask about the contacts for Josephine Enei, please. The contact. Yes, please.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
You want me to write it? Okay.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Yeah, in the chat space.
Yes. I will give you her WhatsApp, ma.
Okay, thank you.
Email, and I'll still do that.
Yes, I will send the WhatsApp to you, ma.
Okay, thank you.
Well, for those of you that have not shown your video, I'm showing a gallery screen. So anyone that chooses to show their video now can do so that it be part of our closing for today. I want to thank all of you so very much for being here. As I said, I'm Andrew Williams Jr. I'm here in the United States. However, I was appointed as a prince in the Igbo Palace, representing all those Nigerians in Ghana in 2020, and also later that month as a prince in the Akan Kingdom. So I am originally from Macon, Georgia, here in the United States. So I have indigenous as well as European and African roots. I represent all of you. I thank my mother for making sure I understood at 10 years old that I'm a global citizen. So I do open up my heart to all of you. And we will be working with Pastor James to provide a platform for all of you or any of you to take advantage of this opportunity we have to reach a global audience. For the World Humanitarian Organization for Peace and Equity, we also want to acknowledge this is the 75th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. All year long, organizations around the world lean towards December 10th as that 75th anniversary. But we're all working here to bring peace and equity, which is Sustainable Development Goal number 16, to all of our families and communities, because without peace, none of the Sustainable Development Goals can be achieved. In terms of the money situation, there are over $53 trillion that have been committed to the Sustainable Development Goals by the United Nations CFO Task Force. But that money goes to specific and quantifiable objectives. So I would ask each of you to begin identifying how what you do impacts one or more of the Sustainable Development Goals. As we go forward with HOPE, our intent is to bridge the gap between the top 1% and the bottom 1%. So we have 100% participation to leave no one behind. With that, I'm going to close out today's session. I thank all of you. I look forward to working and networking with you as we go forward, and much love to everyone here. Thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Great work.
Thank you so much.
Everyone.
Thank you and congratulations to all.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.